you're not so sure about this, you will fail. Hammer. You need to be working hard. Senor, you really need to love this. This is one of the hardest things that I've been through. They don't fool around. They will let you know what you're here for, and they will keep you to be focused. So the knowledge that you've been getting through this process is amazing. It's been great.
My name is Hugh. I'm from New Mexico, and before this I've just been involved with horses a lot, and did some pulling shoes and stuff like that in high school for extra money, and I always wanted to do this. Was able to have the chance and heard this is the best place. Then we have 6 new 8-weekers, or they're 8-week and 16-week, but they're all new, and we had to work with them with the first place that we went to train the other day, side by side, and that taught me a lot, because I had to not only think about why I do certain things, but how to teach somebody else. Incredibly difficult, and perspective on Chris and Lily's and Cody's job.
There we go. And I got the one that I made above it right there. But the one I made above it was going beyond and going on up into the foot. And so to get above that, I had to get just past the old nail hole into my new nail hole, but with a curvature.
So my name is Julia Jaworski. I am from Quebec, Canada.
It looks and sounds good. Hit it. Don't look. Hit it. Just hit it. Hit it. Was it a good one?
It was a good one.
Okay, we got a hot bit.
First impressions here, everyone's super nice, super funny. I love everyone's sense of humor. Probably because I'm a pretty direct person. So
Whenever you're driving, you can hear it. And if I'm telling you to hit it, just hit it.
Yeah. Probably should listen to you, I guess.
And hit it. You look at yourself like, no, just hit it.
I had spoken to a few students who were already here, so that helped a lot. And then when I showed up, because there were seniors already here, they kind of like gave us the be ready to not sleep and be ready to work really hard. Yeah, so it was nice coming in with seniors, I guess.
I've grown up around horses. I started riding when I was 5. Really enjoyed it, wanted to get more into it. Got my own horses when I was 13, and now I have 4 of them. Love to be around them, and that's why I decided to come here. I wanted to be a vet before, but 8 years is a lot of school, so I decided that this is the best of both worlds. I get to work with horses and, learn a trade that I can make a living off of. 2 farriers in Alaska told me about them. They both recommended this school and said if you could get into it, it's a hard school to get into, but if you can get in. So this is the first one I applied to, and I was very thrilled to get in. Yeah, so I was initially signed up for a 16-week, and the first day I got here, I was talking to Chris, and he was telling me about the school, and then that first day we went out and started working on horses and forging, and I was like, I'm gonna need to be here. I want to get as much as I can out of the school while I'm here and take all my knowledge back to Alaska. So I decided to switch for a 24-week, and luckily he had an opening.
This is my 2nd week. I originally signed up for the 8-week course, and after week 1, I asked Chris if there was more room in the 16-week course, because you're just gaining so much knowledge so quickly, and I see the caliber of farrier that they're already turning out because people have been here for 8 weeks already. And yeah, I just want to stay longer and perfect it and learn as much as I can.
With these new 8-weekers, you'll see yourself and they'll be like, oh, it's hard. And I was in that same position 8 weeks ago, and here I am, confident in myself to be able to shoot a horse. Is just crazy. That was like something that was kind of infamous from the beginning. I saw some of it on Hammered. When we just get there, it was just I was like, man, this is exactly what I pictured, just tons, 100 donkeys or whatever. And they were all pretty good actually, except for one got a little rowdy. Western for me for a bit.
All right, you've probably heard it said that there is no greater form of flattery than somebody mimicking you or copying you, and we've been having that happen at GE Forge and Tool. So let us be very frank, GE Forge and Tool tools are made in America, in California, and only there. So if you have another tool made from another place and they say, oh, this is the GE model from name your country, it is not the GE model. It is only made in California, and it's going to have this GE logo engraved right below the rivet. Plus, you know, quite honestly, there's nothing feels like a GE, so you should be able to grab that and know instantly whether or not it is the GE tool that you've come to expect. So watch out for counterfeits, but hey, counterfeiters, thank you. We appreciate the compliment.
Well, I definitely had no farrier experience coming in or forging. I was supposed to come in for the blacksmith course, and unfortunately because of COVID and because I'm Canadian, it didn't really work out. So I think that would have been a huge plus because the forging is very technical. I know a lot of people will see it and they think you're just hammering on steel, but it's quite technical. Little sleep. It feels a bit like military boot camp for sure.
You can dip the bottom off and find it, but you get in trouble because the sole is thrown out past the hook wall.
Yeah.
And so if you trim this too short, then all of a sudden the sole is just on the ground. So just make sure you're really flat. Just really flat, and just kind of stay off of that. Just follow that line.
And then the sole, can you?
You're just gonna touch it. You're gonna just put it with your knife lightly.
Okay.
All right, enjoy it.
It was a very, very long hoof, so basically you're taking off the excess right away instead of working on the sole. And then once the excess is off, then you can kind of start seeing where the hoof should be. A lot of the horses are really nice, they just don't have much training. So if you do a minute like Chris did, leading them around and just getting them to respect you a bit, it works really well. Come on. Oh, he's yours!
Yep.
They look really good now for real though.
Yes, they do.
That's literally the reason that I wanted to come to horseshoeing school, is to be able to help horses that were way too long or needed help. So yeah, it felt really good.
We're just working with them. They're working on their trims and doing some clinching here for us, and they're all doing really well, and it's kind of cool to see the progression of them and where we were, you know, 10 short weeks ago, and where I am today, and it's something definitely to be proud of. And they'll be there very shortly.
Take two.
I can take two?
Yeah, there's one other box.
I think we need to go from red to dad bod.
Chris, have you ever seen somebody sweat like that?
It's only at the knees.
Well, you know, one of you girls sweats in her eyes, and look at she's crying though.
You know, I'm the one who's slow, so it's not his fault. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is it?
What's this?
I don't know. Is there something in it? Did you say there was a pig there? It was.
She's put a stick on your
Ow!
collar.
I was like, what's wrong? I heard you.
She's like, oh, what'd you do?
I was trying to be like, come here, it's a trick to tell her no.
Oh, sundial.
I thought you was in on it at first.
So I got sundial and the customer, and we've got it on video.
If you want to be challenged and you want to be the best of the best, definitely come here. because that's what they expect and that's what they teach. 100%.